Rafale jets would have been useless against the Chinese Air Force, Russian aviation experts have claimed. Rafale fighter jets belong to the 4++ generation would not have been of much use had an aerial conflict broken out in Ladakh again. The PLAF India and China had been engaged in a brutal conflict in the Himalayan region of Ladakh. Troops of both countries have exchanged blows and even lost soldiers in the conflict that began more than a month ago. Keeping in mind the situation in Ladakh, France said that it would accelerate the delivery of Rafale fighter jets to India. Aviation experts believe that the arrival of Rafale fighter jets will significantly boost the combat capability of the Indian Air Force, IAF. However, according to Russian experts, who did not wish to be named, the French fighter would not help India much in case the conflict turns hot. The astronomical cost of Rafale fighter jets is one of the reasons the French 4++ fighter jet would not help India. In the deal struck with Paris, New Delhi agreed to purchase 36 Rafale jets. The total cost of the deal was an estimated Rs 59,000 crore, with each jet costing around Rs 1,646 crore. The cost of a Rafale is about 3 times higher than the Chinese J-20 stealth fighter jets. In other words, for 36 French-made Rafale fighters that will appear in the Indian Air Force, China can respond with 3 times as many of its 5th-generation J-20 fighters for the same money. Even if, in some ways, the characteristics of the Chinese combat aircraft lag behind the French 4++ fighter jet, then the Indian Air Force could get overwhelmed by what is called capable of crushing by quantity. And the cost is not the only reason why Rafale jets would not help India much. Compared to another Chinese jet J-16, an analog of the Russian Su-35, which Beijing is also using in its air force, the Rafale jets will find it extremely challenging to outgun the Russian Su-35s operated by the Chinese. The maximum speed of the Rafale jet is about Mach 1.8, and the J-16 is Mach 2.2. The Rafale's practical ceiling is also lower than the J-16's. Even in engine thrust, the Chinese J-16s aka Russian Su-35s are far superior to the French combat aircraft. Even if the IAF was to deploy all 36 of its newly acquired jets, the technical superiority would still be on the side of China, claims the Russian expert. The IAF has been on high alert in Ladakh, and is closely monitoring all Chinese activity near the line of control. New Delhi has inked a deal with Moscow to buy 33 new fighter aircraft, including 12 Su-30 MKIs and 21 MiG-29s, along with upgradation of 59 MiG-29s. The addition and upgradation of jets have been approved to strengthen India's air power. The air defense systems of both the Indian Army and the IAF have been deployed in Ladakh to prevent any misadventure by the Chinese Air Force fighter jets or the People's Liberation Army choppers there. Don't forget, like the video, please, share and subscribe.